The bill that I'm bringing before you is House Bill 1617, and this is also known as Paycheck Protection Bill. And what this bill does is it's very much the intent of last year's bill, Senate Bill 29, and that passed both houses overwhelmingly, went to the governor's desk and was vetoed. And what it does is it requires a written authorization annually to be able to be a member of the union, and then also written authorization to be able to, and this is for public sector unions only, to written authorization for your union dues to be used for political purposes. The reason that, the reason that I feel this bill is necessary, I have a constituent who has spoke to me several times. She was a member of the CWA down in the Boot Hill, and she's a state employee, and she received many newsletters and different mailings that were very much in support of things that she opposed. It didn't have things to do with her job, but it was bills and candidates that she did not agree with. And so she has actually canceled her union membership, but it took her 3 times to make that cancellation complete. So I am happy to answer any questions.
The bill that you're presenting puts this out to the voters of Missouri, is that correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So nothing's going to change without the voters of Missouri deciding this legislation.
That is right.
Thank you.
The chamber would like to go on record on behalf of our 3,000 members and their employees, many of whom are union, in support of this legislation.
Generally believe in freedom and in less government regulation as a general principle.
Certainly we agree, or one of our guiding principles is a belief in free enterprise, yes.
So, do your members support the idea of the government restricting their ability to contract with each other?
I don't think we would support that, no, but I don't think I understand the
Well, no, I don't think you would either. But that's what this bill does, right? I mean, this bill, particularly, I think in section 2, where it talks about the 12 months. That's the government putting a regulation on my ability as a public employee to contract with an independent organization, isn't it?
I don't think it is.
It's not. How is it not? I mean, if you're saying that in order to take dues, you have to get written signature in the last 12 months, that removes my ability to say I want to make not even any automatic deduction, any contribution for a 3-year period of time.
Sure. And I also think that,
Doesn't it? I mean,
I don't think it restricts the ability to contract in any sense that I would understand the word. I do think that not having this protection in puts organized labor at a significant advantage over what any other organization is able to do, and that is to say, and if you'll give me a little bit of latitude here, Representative Frame, I actually, it didn't surprise me to find out that our public employees are at the very bottom of the pay scale. I've been a public employee for a number of years, and I know that that's something that Missouri struggles with. But that said, when I was an employee, I took part in a number of different initiatives, be it cafe or cafeteria plans, be it the charitable giving campaign, all those types of things came around annually. And based on the circumstances in my life and my family's life, what we could afford, what we could ill afford, I was given the opportunity every year to either opt in or stay out of having monies deducted from my take-home pay. Some years it was advantageous for me to give. Some years, you know, another kid comes along, maybe I need to take home a little bit more in my pocket. They had to ask my permission to do it every year. Unions don't. I think that's breaking the.
okay, so we agree. I can sign up for Sports Illustrated magazine for a 3-year subscription right now if I want to, can't I?
Sure.
And I can sign up for a credit card for a 3-year credit card deal right now. I never get a card for 3 years, assuming my credit rating is good, can't I?
Yeah, I think so.
But I can't, under this legislation, sign up to say, hey, union, I'd like to donate $5 a month for the next 3 years. I can't do that under this bill, can I?
But I don't think you get to do that now.
Why don't I get to do that now?
I mean, the way it works now is you go in and you get a union job, and you elect to become a member of the union, and these are your dues. And a portion of those dues are then, after they're taken out of your paycheck, are then used to support activities other than
I
collective
sign up,
bargaining process.
no, currently, we go through this battle every year, and I think we end up, after a lot of smoke, agreeing on, I sign up for the union if I want to. And by the way, this applies to even other things like fair share, so people aren't even union members, it applies to more than just that. But then I get to choose whether I want to join the Voluntary Political Action Fund. And I think in America, I should get to choose if I want to sign up for a 3-year thing and say, you know what, for the next 3 years, I would like $5 a month deducted out of my paycheck for the voluntary political program. And what you're saying is that I don't have the right as an American to do that. But I can go buy a magazine subscription for 3 years, I can sign up at a bank for 3 years, I can do dozens of other things, hundreds of thousands of other things in society for more than a 12-month period of time. I can take a 30-year mortgage on a house, but if I say that I want my money to go for the next 13 months, you're going to make that illegal. And that's taking away a freedom, that's government regulation. And I don't understand why you as the Chamber of Commerce are supporting intrusive government regulation. I don't understand why a freedom-loving representative would try to restrict the right of a private citizen to contract with a private organization for more than a 12-month period of time.
I disagree with your characterization of how that relationship works.
Where am I wrong? Where does my analogy break down?
The reality is that as a member of a public sector union, my money, the dues that go towards political activities, my beliefs, my family situation, the activities the union chooses to participate in, any number of those things may change over a 3, 5, 10, 15-year period.
I can change it today. I can change it at any point, can't I? At any point in the current system, I can change that today. Do we both agree that I have the right now to change it?
I agree that that right exists under. Okay, but what I don't agree with is that it's that simple. I don't think that the world operates in such a way that everybody understands what their back rights are and are equipped to avail themselves of them at any instant. I think that ignores reality.